The queen of daytime drama, Susan Lucci, is hanging up her acting crown after a legendary career. Fans are mourning the loss of their beloved Erica Kane while also expressing concern for the actress's health. Lucci has bravely shared her struggles with heart issues, raising awareness about women's heart health. As she steps away from the spotlight, well wishes and hopes for her continued recovery pour in. Susan Lucci was born on December 23, 1946 in Scarsdale, New York, to parents Jeanette and Victor Lucci. Her father was of Italian ancestry and her mother was of Swedish descent. She lived in Yonkers before moving with her family at age 2 to Elmont, New York, and then at age 5 to another Long Island town, Garden City, New York, where she grew up. Lucci graduated from high school in 1964 and from Marymount College, Tarrytown in 1968 with a BA degree in drama. Lucci was married to Austrian-born chef and food service manager Helmut Huber in September 1969. Blessed with 2 children, actress Lisa Huber and a son Andreas Huber. The couple were married for 52 years until Helmut's death at 84 years in 2022. She is a registered Republican and has hosted fundraising events for Rudy Giuliani. She is a supporter of LGBT rights and equality. Her support spurred by an All My Children storyline in 2000 in which her character Erica's daughter, Bianca Montgomery, came out as a lesbian. Susan Lucci's role as Erica Kane on the daytime drama All My Children, which aired on ABC from 1970 to 2011, is one of the reasons she is well known. The show ran from 1970 until 2011. As the highest paid actor in daytime television, she has been referred to as daytime's leading lady by TV Guide. Additionally, the New York Times and the Los Angeles Times have both recognized her as the highest paid actor in the daytime television industry. She is considered by many people to be an idol. As early as 1991, it was claimed that she was earning an annual income of more than $1 million, which is a substantial amount of money. Lucci got a total of 21 nominations for the Daytime Emmy Award in the category of Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series during her time on All My Children. These nominations were received throughout her time on the show. She did, however, only win once in 1999, after being nominated for the prize for the 19th time. Her status as a consistent nominee for the award had attracted a significant degree of media attention since the late 1980s. Her only victory, however, came in 1999. Lucci has also made appearances in several other TV series, as well as in films and on stage occasionally. She starred as a guest in many episodes of several different TV shows, including Dallas, Hot in Cleveland, and Army Wives, among others at various points in time. She appeared in a cameo appearance in the comedy film Young Doctors in Love. In 1986, she played the role of Daria Romanoff in the Golden Globe and Emmy Award-winning TV movie Anastasia: The Mystery of Anna. In 1990 to 1991, she began a series of guest spots on the nighttime soap opera Dallas. She also hosted NBC's Saturday Night Live in October of that year. In one skit, she even appeared as Erica Kane competing on a game show. Back in 2004, she appeared as a guest in 2 episodes of the ABC comedy series Hope and Faith. Lucci has also made several appearances as herself, the arch-rival of Wendy Malick's character, Victoria Chase, on the TV Land sitcom Hot in Cleveland, including the February 1st, 2012 episode entitled Life with Lucci. In 2017, Lucci played one of the grandparents, with Henley Winkler, in Sia's music video, Santa's Coming For Us. She also appeared in television ads for Progressive Insurance that were styled as a soap opera. You might not have known this, but Lucci competed in Season 7 of Dancing with the Stars with dance partner Tony Dovolani. Lucci has said that Dancing had asked her to appear before, but she had turned it down in part because of the travel it would require of her. At the time, Dancing taped in Los Angeles while All My Children taped in New York, and this would have had affected her primary gig. Lucci also later changed her mind in part because of the experience of fellow All My Children star Cameron Matheson, who finished 5th in Season 5. She was voted off the show on November 5, 2008, rather than November 4th due to election night, finishing 6th in the competition. She went on to become the host of a popular true crime series, Deadly Affairs, which aired from 2012 to 2014, and she also participated in the Lifetime series Devious Minds, which aired from 2013 to 2016. Both of these roles came about as a result of the termination of All My Children. Back then in 1996, Lucci was ranked number 37 on the list of 50 greatest TV stars of all time that was prepared by TV Guide. This list was compiled by the publication. Furthermore, she was acknowledged by VH1 as one of the 200 most influential figures of all time, and Barbara Walters named her one of the 10 most fascinating people in the world. Lucci is, however, best known for appearing as Erica Kane on the ABC soap opera All My Children. When Lucci did not win the award after several consecutive nominations, her image in the media began to be lampooned as she became notoriously synonymous with never winning an Emmy. NBC's Saturday Night Live exploited this by asking her to host an episode. During her monologue, the show's cast, crew, and even stagehands nonchalantly carried hammers and door jams Emmys of their own in her presence. She also appeared in a 1989 television commercial for the sugar substitute Sweet One, intended to portray her as the opposite of her villainous character, yet throwing one of Erica Kane's characteristic tantrums, shouting, "11 years without an Emmy. What does a person have to do around here to get an Emmy?" Her name eventually became part of the language, used as an avatar for artists who received numerous award nominations without a win. For example, Peter O'Toole was the Susan Lucci of the Oscars. Lucci received a standing ovation after she finally won the award, which was presented by Shamar Moore in 1999. There were two numbers Lucci was popularly tagged with, 19 and 11. The number 19 represented the number of times Lucci was nominated for an Emmy Award. On my 19th nomination, I finally won the Emmy for Best Actor, and I was just so amazed and thrilled to win. I loved being nominated, and I made no secret about that. It's a rush to be nominated by your peers in the industry, she says. But winning is the best. Winning is better. On that fateful night in May 1999, Lucci accepted her award with the ovation and tears from some of the audience. "I truly never believed that this would happen," she told the crowd. "I wasn't meant to get this award before tonight, because if I had, I wouldn't have that collection of poems and letters and drawings and balloons and chocolate cakes you made me all this time to make me feel better." The other Erica Kane number, 11, represents the number of times Erica has been married, almost always in some breathtaking bridal gown that would make even Kate Middleton jealous. Lucci, on the other hand, has been married to the same man for more than 40 years, with grown adults and grandchildren. She says that luckily, she's never had to explain the differences between her and her character to her children. Her daughter, when she was 5 years, once asked Lucy how she played Erica Kane, which meant she obviously knew her mother was just acting and not the same person. The cancellation of ABC's long-running daytime soap opera All My Children shocked many loyal fans, and it even came as a surprise to Susan Lucci herself. Cancelled on April 14, 2011, after 41 years on the air, Lucci said in an interview how it's been a fantastic journey, and how she loved playing Erica Kane and working with Agnes Nixon and all the incredible people involved with All My Children. Lucci publicly criticized ABC daytime president Brian Franz over the cancellation of All My Children in the epilogue of her autobiography All My Life. "Almost everyone in America knows not to mess with Erica Kane, but apparently it's a message that never sank in at ABC. Fans have been following the drama of Pine Valley, the fictitious Philadelphia suburb where the show takes place, since 1970, and much of that drama has revolved around Lucci's character, Erica Kane. So when ABC decided to cancel All My Children, Lucci was understandably unhappy. She wrote about it in the paperback edition of her memoir. "I went through the whole range of human emotions, sadness and disbelief and some anger," Lucci says. "It kind of messed with my sense of self-worth as a performer and my journey through that. And at the end of the day, as I say in the chapter, I'm filled with gratitude." Erica Kane, Pine Valley, and All My Children have been a huge part of Lucci's life. She first stepped into the role when the program began in 1970. Lucci was 22 and just out of college. Erica was a tempestuous 15-year-old girl who always wanted to be the center of attention. Erica Kane was a spectacular role for any actress to play, and I felt so lucky to be the one who got to do it, Lucci says. To find the part of a 15-year-old girl that was that juicy and had that much potential, I thought Erica Kane could be a modern-day Scarlett O'Hara. Erica and All My Children creator Agnes Nixon gave Lucci plenty of room to hone her craft. When Nixon wanted to write a gay character into the program, she made that character Erica's daughter because Erica was the most popular character and Lucci could handle it. Lucci says the role she has played for 40 years wasn't exactly Sophie's choice, but it was still pretty sensational. "I got to do the romance and I got to do the ladies' room brawls and the knockdown dragouts and all of that, so I got to play a lot of range within that part," she says. All My Children, or as the fans say AMC, will be replaced with a talk show about food called The Chew. The network says the new program is informative and authentic and centers on transformation, food, and lifestyle. It is also considerably cheaper for ABC to produce than a drama with lots of characters, sets, and writers. Lucci's devoted fans may not have much to worry about. She answered rumors that she might be joining the cast of Desperate Housewives once All My Children wrapped. There's been a lot of talking, but we'll see, she said. It's a show I like very much, of course. The cast is amazing. Mark Cherry is amazing. Lucci will play icy rich bitch Genevieve Delacourt on Cherry's Maids, which was developed with Housewives star Eva Longoria. Based on a telenovela, Devious Maids is about 4 domestic servants, played by Longoria, Ana Ortiz, Dania Ramirez, and Rosalind Sanchez, who work for rich women, Delacourt being one of them. Genevieve had one powerful man after the next, and now in her 50s, she's reduced to seducing pool boys, Lucci told the New York Post. Mark Cherry is very funny and an intriguing storyteller. The characters are just delicious. Susan Lucci discovered that she had a 90% blockage in the main artery supplying her heart, known as the Widowmaker, and 70% in a branch artery. She was shocked. If it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone, she said. A CAT scan first revealed the blockage after Lucci felt intense chest pain in October 2018 while she was shopping for birthday gifts at the Tory Burch Boutique in Manhasset, Long Island. She described the pain she felt as if an elephant was pressing on her chest and pain in her rib cage. With a daily routine of Pilates and a mostly Mediterranean diet, it didn't seem possible that she could be having heart trouble. She had a similar episode a couple of months before, which went away and made her not worry too much about it. However, the episode in the boutique was more serious and intense. The manager had to drive her down to St. Francis Hospital, one of the premier heart hospitals in the country with great cardiologists. Even after she was rushed to the ER and informed by her doctor she'd need 2 stents in her arteries to return blood flow to her heart, she didn't understand the full danger. She didn't realize how serious it was until she asked to go home and was forced to come back the next day for the surgery. The doctor told her she couldn't leave as she could have a heart attack at any minute. That's when the seemingly invincible Lucci realized her risk. Heart disease is the leading cause of death among women today, killing approximately 400,000 women a year, according to the latest stats from American Heart Association. Lucci continually reassured herself that she inherited her mother Jeanette's wonderful genes, which may have been an indication that she was healthy as well. Jeanette was 101 years old at the time. She was unaware that she was also in danger of having heart disease, despite the fact that her father had the problem to begin with. Unfortunately, her father, Victor Lucci, passed away from a heart attack when he was in his late 40s. Lucci was not free from the history of her family, as is the case with all women. The accumulation of calcium in her father's arteries was an important history in finding the roots of her disease. According to her cardiologist, Dr. Holly Anderson, she was in danger because her father had arteriosclerosis, which is a condition that causes plaque to collect, leading to blockage and hardening of the arteries. She was at risk because of her father's illness. Dr. Jennifer Mieres, who works for the American Heart Association, is of the opinion that one of the most important risk factors to be aware of is knowledge of one's own family history. And now as a volunteer spokesperson for the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women campaign, Lucci is using her knowledge and experience to help others. Her story is all the more powerful because Lucci, who competed in Dancing with the Stars in 2008, has long been the picture of health. Just last year, her age-defying figure made headlines when paparazzi photos of her in a red strapless bathing suit on the beach in Barbados went viral. While it seems all the more surprising that 8 months later after the picture, Lucci landed in the ER, Dr. Richard Schlafmitz, head of cardiology at St. Francis Hospital, who inserted the stents into her heart, says that is not always the case. What a person looks like on the outside doesn't tell you what is going on the inside. The most important piece of information is a person's history and the history of symptoms. Listen to your body. And this is exactly what Lucci wants to get across. Women put themselves on the back burner sometimes, and if your body is telling you something, you need to pay attention. She advocates women putting themselves on the to-do list. In 2022, Lucci was dealing with yet another serious health issue. When she had shortness of breath and chest pain, followed by jaw pain with a lot of discomfort, she went back to doing the reverse of what she had been doing for the past 3 years, which was to encourage women to not be scared to call the doctor and to put themselves on the to-do list. Even though she had previously been through an operation, she was once again hesitant to make a call to a medical professional. Following the discovery of an artery blockage that was 80% blocked, they proceeded to place a second stent into her artery. This second incident took place just a few short months before the passing of her cherished husband Helmut Huber, which made her rehabilitation more difficult on both an emotional and physical level. After the death, nothing seemed important, my health or anything else, said Lucci. I didn't care about anything else. In her words, the process of healing has been a journey, a process. Today, however, I am in a good mood. I have friends who make me laugh and keep me out and about, and I am determined to keep putting one foot in front of the other, she said. I have lost the love of my life, and that has been an awful experience. The effort that Damar Hamlin, a player for the Buffalo Bills, is making to urge people to learn cardiopulmonary resuscitation has been promoted by Lucci. Even though she did not require cardiopulmonary resuscitation, since she did not suffer a heart attack, there are a lot of others who are not as fortunate as she was and who might require it. According to the American Heart Association, just 39% of women receive CPR from onlookers in public, while 45% of men did so. This is due to the fact that rescuers frequently fear being accused of inappropriately touching the victim. Which part of Susan Lucci's story resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button and turn on post notification to be the first to know when the next video is up. Till next time, stay curious.